Morning guys. So today our plan for today is we're going to Hollywood Studios. So super excited for today because the park has completely changed since the last time we came. So Galaxy's Edge wasn't open, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway as well. So we're actually doing Genie Plus again today and planning to rope drop Rise of the Resistance. So we're getting there half an hour before the actual early entry starts, so to try and make sure we're right at the front. And we got Genie Plus, and our first one is we managed to get Slinky Dog Dash at 10:55 a.m, which I think is really good because it'll give us time to do the rides in Galaxy's Edge, probably experience that because it's the first time for all of us, and then it gives us enough time to head on over to Toy Story Land afterwards and go from there. Morning Amy, how are you feeling this morning?
Good.
Yeah.
Tired.
Yeah, tired. Long day yesterday, but you're looking really, really nice. Got mini ears back on, and we've got a denim jacket with Saucer Mickey. Pretty excited because we're super close to the entrance. This is the front row. There's only about sort of 30-35 cars in front of us, so should be good for rope dropping Rise of Resistance. Morning, Laura.
Morning, how are you?
Very good. I think you just had the best tip that we didn't even think about before.
So, because we've got the best parking spot right now, when we leave in the middle of the day for a pool break, we're going to catch the bus back because it's going to be dead quiet in the middle of the day, so we'll get a seat and it'll be great, and then we'll be able to have our close parking spot for 11 o'clock at night when we're done with the day.
When we're shattered and don't have to walk all the way to the back.
Across.
Yeah, so that's such a good idea.
Yep.
That's Laura's tip for today. See how long this queue takes. This is us rope dropping Rise of the Resistance. So excited for this. That's the end of the queue and we can't even see it.
Out the exit, yeah.
Out the exit. So you really have to get here half an hour before even early entry.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should we be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pakara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order.
Guys, just came off Rise of the Resistance. Wow, 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 wow. That was amazing. Like so good. The theming, it's like multiple different rides in one. Bit of Tower of Terror in there, bit of everything. It was just I can't even put that into words how good that ride is. That is now officially my new favourite ride in Walt Disney World, and that's saying something. Like that was just amazing, so fun. I think it was about 25 minutes by the time we got into the start of the pre-shows and everything. So definitely the way to do it if you come and rope drop. You have to come about 30 minutes before early entry if you can, and then yeah, that was just so good, so good. Guys, thoughts on that?
Unreal.
Unreal.
So good.
Definitely didn't know what to expect going in.
Nah.
It truly is an experience more than a ride.
Yeah.
Like you're going through the story and you're a part of the story.
It just feels like you're in a movie. Like it literally feels like
the ride bit is unlike any other ride I've actually been on.
Can't believe we're actually here. The theming. We're in Batu. This is just so immersive. Actually feel like you're in Star Wars. Look at this place. I waited so long for this, and it definitely is not disappointing. As a Star Wars fan, this is the place to be. So this is my brother Jonathan.
Hello.
What do you think of Rise of the Resistance?
Oh, amazing. Like the technology on display on that ride is like, yeah, next level.
It's just amazing, isn't it? So many different rides in one. You did it in Disneyland, didn't you?
I did,
First?
yeah. Exactly the same, but
Yeah?
like just as good, yeah.
We're just coming up on that piece of junk. It's the Millennium Falcon. It's huge. Look at this place. Okay, I'm digging this vibe. Definitely digging this vibe. It's so difficult to appreciate the scale of this on film, but if you've been here, like this is just wow. Right, it's time for Smuggler's Run. Through the Millennium Falcon. We've got our roles. I'm an engineer at the back.
You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. All right, into the cockpit.
He was taking control of the ship.
He was left and right. I think left and right is more critical than up and down. Yeah.
That's why John asked for left and right, and then you're like me. No, because they said left and right.
Don't worry, you're standing.
Did the engineers have to fix a lot?
We had to fix plenty, yes.
Yeah. No, well, the gather was great because I was just doing this, watching how the pilots were getting on. Because mine was the same button every time.
Okay guys, we just came off Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Really fun ride. So we got 7,400 points, so Marauder rank. Got 2 of the canisters, so I thought that was a pretty good effort for our first time doing that ride. One thing I will say, if you do suffer from motion sickness, being the engineer at the back, it can be a little bit difficult because you have to look at the buttons to fix, obviously, all the damage to the ship, and then you have to look at the screen and look back, so it can be quite disorientating. So just something to keep in mind if you are prone to motion sickness. It might be good to be the pilot or the gunner because you're looking at the screen the whole time, or sort of just in front of you. So, but yeah, it was a really fun ride, and yeah, so now we're just going to explore Galaxy's Edge and have some fun. So we got the blue and the green milk taste test. Let's see how we go with this.
I don't even know what it's meant to taste like. This one smells quite floral. This smells citrusy. Ready? That's good.
It's good?
I don't know why people say they don't like that. That is delicious. That's
Oh,
good.
they like it.
I think I can see why, if you're not a milky person, why you wouldn't like it. Because it is milky. It tastes like something, but I can't put my finger on it.
And now switch.
It's also nice because it's cold.
Looks like a slushie.
Oh, that is good. Okay, they're both really good. Yeah.
Preferences?
Prefer the blue, green.
Oh, well, you got the right drinks then. Okay, for me, I've just tried both of them as well, the green and the blue. I don't like milky milkshakes or milky drinks, but these are actually, they're fine to drink. If you're not big into dairy, they don't really taste like milk. The blue one for me is hands down the winner. Super refreshing, and yeah, lovely on a hot day. You liking this as a Star Wars fan?
Love it. I think Hollywood Studios definitely needed another land, and this is just phenomenal.
The blue milk is really good.
Cold. It's like a slushie. We went down there.
Down there.
Yeah, but Alex likes it.
Bit shocked.
Good choice. An officer will be in touch. We're looking for a pilot named Onaka. Might be with a Wookiee. If you see them, notify us immediately.
She went over there.
You helping the First Order, Amy?
Yeah. I'll show you.
No way.
Okay, so a bit of a situation here. Amy is leading the stormtroopers to find the resistance pilot. Definitely one of the dark side, I would say.
Over there. Behind the speeders.
Wow. Not impressed. The dark side is strong with this one. So Laura's going to show us the bounty hunter.
So I just signed up. So on this, you might want to show them on yours, because you tap your magic band and you get assigned a bounty to look for and an amount of credits that you'll get when you turn them in. And then it vibrates green when you're getting close, red when you're far away, and purple when you're in front of them. And then using the Play Disney Parks app, you scan the location and that registers that you caught them. You come back, scan them in to collect your credits.
Very cool. If you open the Play Disney Parks app, my bounty, Edna Ectical, is on there for 875 credits. So Magic Band is still flashing green, so we're going the right way. So it's just flashed purple, which means we found our target to collect our credits.
You're well prepared, man.
What's up there?
I see you found the first bounty. Not bad. But you'll need to collect a lot more to join the Bounty Hunters Guild. Here are your credits.
Thank you very much. So we just came out of the Droid Depot and we've got our little buddy BB-8 here. That was such a cool experience. Like, you go in, you pick the droid model between R2-D2 and BB-8, and then you pick the different colours for the parts, and then really nice cast members in there help you build it, put it together, and they activate it for you. And we had to choose a memory chip, and we chose a sassy one. A personality chip, yeah. So we chose a sassy one because Amy loves the sass. So we've got a sassy BB-8 here, and we got the bag as well, which is quite cool to carry around. And it actually interacts with the land as we go around. You can just hear him talking away.
So everything with the bag is $59 US.
Yeah.
And to build the droid is $99, and then the personality chips are $14.99.
Yeah.
So basically, all of this cost us $220 US.
Yeah, with tax.
With tax.
Yeah. So it's if you're looking to do something a little bit cheaper, different, and a little bit cheaper than the lightsabers, this is definitely a really good option.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. So. Wipe out! Okay, so we're into Toy Story Land now. We've got a lightning lane we booked at 7 AM this morning for Slinky Dog Dash. Excited for this. You ready for Slinky Dog?
Here we go!
Here we go! Amy's gone for the fried chicken tip yip.
Yep, with rice and broccoli. Laura's got the same with mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, yeah. And the same as Amy.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Meatless bolognese.
Meatballs, excited?
Another girl's got what?
Laura fried chicken tip yip, popular choice. Oh, look at this.
The dessert.
Wow. Very nice.
Alright guys, so we're just back at Animal Kingdom Lodge Resort now after an unbelievable morning in Hollywood Studios. That was probably my favourite morning so far of the trip, just of how smoothly everything went, but also just because obviously Galaxy's Edge was very new for all of us and how much we like Star Wars in particular. It was phenomenal. Just the theming, the immersion, everything there is just on a next level. Rise of the Resistance was an unbelievable ride. Smuggler's Run was very fun as well. The Docking Bay 7 lunch, I will say, was actually really, really good. But it was quite interesting because a lot of people were queuing up outside to actually get in to order food. But there is the option to do a mobile order where you place the order on your phone. You can sit down elsewhere and then they'll call you when it's ready. So what we did is we did mobile order. We sat in the restaurant, went through the side entrance so we could sit in the air conditioning. We placed our order and within 5 minutes it was ready to pick up. So it was much better than if you had to queue, because the queue line was very, very long. You've been queuing at least sort of 20-25 minutes just to get the food, when you could sit down in the aircon and mobile order, much better option. So yeah, it was a fantastic morning, such a great time. The interesting thing was we actually had Genie Plus booked for Toy Story Mania and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for before we left, but unfortunately both of the rides went down. But what happens then is they give you on the app, they give you a Disney Genie Pass that is valid at pretty much all of the rides that you can choose, except the high ticket attractions. So in Hollywood Studios Rise of the Resistance, you can't redeem it for that. We've got another Genie Plus that we booked at Tower of Terror for about 6 o'clock. And we're going to Ogre's Cantina. So back to Galaxy's Edge, going to see it at night as well. But yeah, it's been a fantastic day. Very, very happy with how it's gone so far. Studios and walking down Sunset Boulevard. You know what that means. It's time to visit the Twilight Zone.
A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Forget how good Tower of Terror is. Every time it surprises me. We had a really great sequence there with multiple surprising drops. Very, very good. So we're just going to head over to Rock and Roller Coaster now. We've got another lightning lane. How about some backstage passes? We're here at Ogre's Cantina now.
We're doing that.
Yeah, tuck into some tasty cocktails.
Alright guys, so we're back in the hotel room now after our pretty much full day in Hollywood Studios. Back in my usual spot, Simba and Nala on the bed head. Can't get enough of that, so good. Ogre's Cantina itself is a really cool area, as is the whole of Galaxy's Edge. The one thing I will say is it's quite rowdy in there, so if you don't really like it's quite tightly you're tightly squeezed in, so we were actually stood up at the bar and kind of squeezed in between multiple different groups. So if you're not fond of standing for long periods or sort of loud noises for prolonged periods of time, probably wouldn't be worth it for you. If you like that sort of atmosphere, it's really cool. The music's going with Ogre, the old robot from the old Star Tours before they revamped it a few years ago. And yeah, good. So pretty cool music. The cast members are in there, are super upbeat. I got the Fuzzy Tom Tom, which was a vodka peach schnapps cocktail, and it had some foam on the top that made your lips and tongue go tingling and numb. It was quite a weird but funny sensation. It was a very cool experience. Definitely recommend it if you're a Star Wars fan. We did sneak onto, right at the end, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So first time I doing that ride, didn't vlog it because I wanted to experience it for the first time, similar to Rise of the Resistance earlier in the day. And it was really cute. It kind of fitted with the whole style of the Mickey and Minnie cartoons. They're kind of all over the place and very weird and wacky, but kind of fit in with that theme. It was a cool ride, but it probably wasn't up to the hype of what we were expecting, but still worth doing. But the one thing to note is that we did it was our last lightning lane of the day. You still have to queue for a period of time after the lightning lane. So you get into the lightning lane gets you into the pre-show with a bit of a line before that. But after the pre-show, there's still a line where we're waiting for about 10 minutes. So it's certainly not a quick ride, even if you're doing a lightning lane. So good to bear that in mind if you've got a dining reservation after doing that, because that wasn't the best queuing system for if you're doing a paper ride with a Genie Plus. So just something to note there. But on the whole, today has been amazing. So good with Galaxy's Edge and Hollywood Studios with all the new rides. Yeah, so that about wraps it up for today. So gonna get a good night's sleep, and then we're off to Universal Studios for tomorrow. So a bit of a break from Disney. Looking forward to mixing it up a bit. So thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later.